is a way to get revenge on women. Every time I've heard anyone say, "Oh, my ex broke up with me, she cheated on me, I need revenge, I need revenge," that's sick-minded. That's incel level shit. The only kind of revenge that you can get on a woman is this:
ever
say goodbye politely, keep working hard, increase your value as a man. Wait 3 years, 4 years, 6 years, 11 years, and you know this story, the 11-year story. And wait till you are the man, and she's just now some chick, 28, 29, and she's like, "Tristan, you know, it should have always been you." Then you can either tell her no or break her heart again. Then you win. That's the only way to get revenge. You gotta keep working on yourself and keep working on your status.
It truly is.
And you've seen me pull that one.
I have seen you pull that one. I've pulled that one myself a bit. And, you know, there's probably not a better feeling in the world than that.
No, there isn't.
And you know, not that I was ever mad at the girl. It's just a reflection of what you're able to become as a person.
Absolutely.
You know, and you might have started off with that lady feeling like, you know, you guys were equal, or in some way that y'all had something special, and you broke apart, and maybe that hurt, maybe it didn't. But to come full circle and to have her come back around and it be completely lopsided from a value perspective is not fulfilling so much because it's hurting the girl, because I don't hate women at all, and we should talk about that. But really just because of what you did as a person.
It's self-vindication. The only thing I can liken it to is, you know, taking a bad whooping in a kickboxing match and coming back and beating the same guy a year later or 2 years later. It's like, I've become much better than you.
I'm better.
I'm now better at this than you are.
Exactly.
So enjoy defeat.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's talk about that for a second, man, because I feel like there's a world full of guys that are either giving up, or maybe even some guys in the red pill space that are angry. I have to say, with all my heart, I have zero hard feelings towards women at all.
No, same.
Zero. I am well aware of nature, but at the same time, I feel like if you really understand nature and you do what you have to do, you can navigate through that. And I'll quote you here: you can make women the spice of life, or the sprinkling on top of a life that you've already built. So what is your thought process in regards to maybe the nature of women, modern women, how you navigate that in your mind to make sure that you never get angry with the situation? Because I know that you don't. What is your thought process and framework inside your own head around that?
Well, I think a lot of it has to come down with, success with women is much like success in business or success in sports. It's down to you. It's personal accountability. And that's what a lot of guys want to throw out the window these days. And what they want to do is they want to blame women. It's like failing in every business you've ever attempted and failing to make money, and then blaming
industry,
blaming capitalism, or failing in every boxing match or every American football game and NFL game you've ever played, and blaming the referees or blaming the rules. No, it's personal accountability and it's personal responsibility. And when you see guys out there who say like all women are garbage, I believe them, because I believe all the women they get to meet are garbage. Because they're bottom feeders. They're low tier men, and they're attracting low tier women. And low tier people of all sorts attract each other. Low tier men have low tier male friends, they get low tier girlfriends, and I believe the women they meet are garbage. They don't get to operate at my level, and they don't get to see how wonderful women truly are. Because I'm picking the fruit at the top of the tree. So I think a lot of these guys need to really, really look in the mirror, as I do. And sometimes I look at myself and think, Tristan, okay, you're a little out of shape. Tristan, okay, you know, you've been sleeping too much, you've been partying too hard, you got bags under your eyes, you've been, you know, you're letting yourself go a bit, and you have to keep yourself in check. You have to stay at the very top, and if you don't stay at your very top, you're not competitive anymore. Every single species on the whole planet is exactly the same. Every single female of every single species looks at the most competitive males and thinks those are the ones I want to have my children. And women, human women, are exactly the same. So if you're not having the success with women that you want, don't go out there trying to blame women, and don't go out there trying to change women. There are these big movements.
They're not trying to change.
Yeah, they're trying to change women, change the nature of humanity.
I'd like to add something to what you're saying there, because I tell guys this all the time. You know, they're like, "Oh, women are shit. Women are shit." I truly believe that I get the best version of every woman that I come in contact with.
Yes.
And it is a direct result of everything you just said. So you could take woman A and put her with man A, and then put her with man B, and let's say you are man B. I believe that Tristan or myself will get a better version of that woman A than that man 100%. Will get ever. And a lot of that, and fucking all of that, has to do with who you become as a person and as a man. You can take the same woman and get a completely different woman based off of who you are.
Yeah.
So you see that.
No, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. And I know it. For example, without even getting vulgar, there are things I'll do in the bedroom with women. They'll say, oh, you know, I was with my ex 3 years. I never let him do that.
Right.
I'm like, well,
yeah.
Well, this is our third date, so you know, unlucky for him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the best version of the man that she wanted. You know, I obviously fit the archetype of what she wants so much that she's willing to do. You know, she's willing to do everything for me.
Right.
And yeah, you could bring out. It's about bringing out the best in people. But friends are the same. I believe that even with friends, even with me and you, I think we bring out the best versions of each other.
Absolutely.
You wake up, you're not training. I'll call your names.
Right.
We'll go to the gym together. You have to bring out the best version of each other. And if you're a loser, your woman's gonna treat you like a loser.
Hello guys, first things first, thank you all for watching this. I hope you have a good and a productive day. And today's advice is linked to the video, of course, like always, and it's about self-improvement, achieving greatness, and woman. A lot of people are finding themselves at the end of the relationship, maybe a relationship that was been 2 years, 5 years, 6 years, and they just end up depressed, anxious, and insecure about themselves. This is mainly because they are staying with low quality people, and they are low quality people. This is the same with what Tristan said in this video. Low tier people attract low tier people. So the next time you find yourself talking shit about your ex, realize that they were a reflection of yourself. There is a way, a dark way, of looking at relationships, breakups, stuff like this. And I confess, I lived by that way for the past months. And I found myself peace. Finally found peace in my own thoughts. Because when I stopped blaming people around me for the disappointment that I got and start blaming myself because I let myself be disappointed by those people, I started to understand that the only problem there was me and just me. Because you can't change people. They say in this video, but they are specific to women, that people go and try to change women. But in fact, you can't change any human being. Need to change themselves. You can't do anything that will make that person think otherwise, that how he used to think and how he knew is the correct way of thinking. Yeah, this is the advice for today. Work on yourself. Be disappointed about the fact that you let yourself be with that person in the first place, and start working on yourself so you can attract better people, more successful people, more open and beautiful people. And until I catch you in the next one, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because it helps me a lot. And watch this video over here, because this one is a powerful one. Peace.